you.
Never ever change Mission 19. Never ever blaming change. Okay, no. I'm Squire 95. You're Michael Gordon, Mission of Fire people, and you're probably wondering, Squire, what is that noise in the background? It's my lovely, lovely fan. Because we're living in the UK and it's only early June, I'm sweating like it never has been. I need actual guttering for my boobs. So I bought a fan, a new one, to replace my old one because it broke, and I do not feel like opening the window just in case bees or wasps in here. And for those of you that don't know, I do not like things that sting. Absolutely no. Absolutely not. Get the fuck. So whatever the case, I'm Squire 95, you're my conglomeration of fire people, and welcome to whatever episode of WTFSR. Yeah. Formula Sim Racing in Canada. Let's go, eh, buddy? So as we mentioned in the last episode, Alex Hallows is not available for Canada, and neither is any of the Squire Nation drivers. Sorry. Major sad. Why? I'm alright. I'm tickety-boo. So Latin is on pole again in pro, not big surprise. Son of a... Pumpa, Istvan. Pumpa, Zingo. Good God. Fuck's sake, Istvan. Fuck's sake.
Like was the missile to flip on the last on the relation that broke the door.
That is the first and last time you'll see me doing an impression of Jar Jar fucking Binks on WTFSR. Let's move on. Back it up, Terry. Put reverse, Terry. Put reverse. Get out of the pit lane. Get out of the pit lane, Terry. What are you doing, Terry? Terry. He was slow in Bahrain. He had a spinala moments in Baku, and now he has major bad luck in the first couple of corners. Nando Mazda, ladies and gentlemen, is officially cursed. And you know who that means. Danhausen! One second. Danhausen! He's back. He was supposed to be in Italy. Good God. It's Ron O'Clock, motherfuckers, get in there! It's a solo Ron O'Clock moment for this week as I bring the unexpected but unrelated news about KSI leaving the Sidemen during the pro race. So I say broke the news, and in other news, we're going to FSR, okay? So, get the unrelated big news out of the way, and then we're going on to the related news after. And you're thinking, Squire, why drop that news in the chat? We do not want to know that. I don't know, maybe because I've subscribed to the guy for over 13 years. And this was a little bit big news, but yeah, let's just move on. Hey? Since when shampoo and conditioner products are allowed to compete in sim racing? We literally got Garnier on the fucking grid. I'll tell you why they're allowed to race. It's because they're worth it. Okay. I know it's not Garnier, but move on. Move fucking on. 76 retirements in pro. Now, normally this would be a WTF moment in any other season, but because this season pro is a little bit more disciplined than the World Championship, I thought it's not worth a WTF, but I want to include it because I feel like it. So Jason's win in Canada means he's slowly creeping up on Bill in the championship. Like literally a 3-point gap in mid-season in pro is absolutely nuts. Flaming nuts. Hence the reason why WTF, boom. It's getting tasty. It's getting tasty, baby! 14 cars on the grid in the World Championship. Mid-season fatigue is hitting us hard. That means one thing, motherfuckers. Grab to each animal. Head for the master border! The end is nigh. The end is nigh. Fucking run away. The end is nigh. I mean, it was going to happen sooner or later. People get fatigued. Mid-season commitments get in the way. It happens. It's mid-season fatigue. It wouldn't be Formula Sim Racing without a little bit of mid-season fatigue. We could be 9 drivers by the last round. That's what's scary. That's what's flaming scary. Mark Schuster on pole in the World Championship race in the big 2026 WTF. It's a big WTFSR moment because Mark Schuster has barely touched top spot for the majority of the season. Like he led only a few laps per race in the last 5 races of the season. But Mark Schuster on pole in the big 2026 in Canada. Now that, you know what? That's something I like to see. That is something I like to see. Anyone who disagrees, get out! There's no Squire Nation cars on the grid, nor is there any Mission 19 cars on the grid. That is contrary to the fact that we've seen practice footage earlier. Thank you very much, Juho, for the lovely footage. So that means both 7 Arrows and 7 Arrows Engineering have a chance of points. Famous last flaming words. Dancing Vince in his first race in the World Championship has absolutely binned it in the first 10 laps. Vince decided to bin it. It didn't show us footage of him binning it, but just thought I'd just throw in a pen in there because he bins! He binsed it! Never mind. Remember when I said earlier about 7 Arrows and 7 Arrows Engineering needing to score points? Especially for Zaba Elex, who drives for 7 Arrows Engineering. He needs to get points in Canada, and he failed. He failed on a hairpin. They got no chance in hell. They've got no chance in flaming hell of getting some points this season. What a battle in the last 5 laps of the World Championship race. And what a deserved victory has to be said for Mark Schluter. Him winning his first World Championship race of the season. And it's a feel-good moment for him. But that last 5 laps, that battle, it should be battle of the season. Without a question or shadow of a doubt, that was the best battle of the season. I dare you to think otherwise. 10 cars remain to finish in Montreal, but then when you realise that only 14 cars started, it doesn't seem that bad. It does not seem that bad at all. So, yeah, WTF. Boom. And lastly, my MVPs for this weekend. For Pro, it has to be Canzonieri. He has remained as consistent as he can to remain in the top 3 throughout the entire race. And the majority of it being on the soft tyres, so commend Canzonieri for that. And the MVP for the World Championship is the winner himself, is Mark Schluter. He never gave up. That's the main question. He never gave up. So, Mark Schluter, Canzonieri, thumbs up for me. That is it for all the WTFSR moments from Canada. Only 19 moments this week, but yeah. I'll see you for the next race at Silverstone. But yeah. Thank you very much for joining. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Ta-ta!